Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Office Hours Live. The weekly live show is streamed directly into the official Zenler Facebook group. So if you are here with us live right now, you are in the right place. So we've got really exciting Office Hours lined up this week. Rakesh is here with us. Hey Rakesh.
Hey.
David's here with us. So hi David. So we've
Hiya.
got the gang in today. So it's going to be a pretty awesome one. I'm looking forward to this one. So if you are here for the first time, you're watching this for the first time, we run office hours every single week. It's one place where you can come in, you can ask questions. We give you a bit of an update as to what's maybe been going on, what's coming up, that type of thing. It's a really nice place to hang out each week, so you can keep fully up to date with what's happening with Zenler and all of the education stuff that we're doing as well. And every week, office hours is slightly different. We tend to change the format up. I've now added in my Mission Possibles. So look out for that during the course of this week's office hours. That'll give you something to do. And if you're on the replay, no excuses. You can still get involved because we're putting these all out on YouTube afterwards as well, because Facebook is now deleting out after a period of time the lives we do in our group. So we don't want to lose these, so they're going to go on Facebook for you. So let's kick off office hours this week. I'm going to hand over to Rakesh. We've got a bit of an update for you all. We're keeping this a little bit hush-hush. Some of you eagle-eyed out there might have noticed, but I doubt it. But this is an exciting one for you to get your teeth into. So I'm going to hand over to Rakesh, and he's going to show us what the development team have been up to.
Cool. Thanks, Kevin. Hey, everyone. Thanks for jumping on live. And thanks for all of those who are going to catch us up on replay later. And we have some very exciting news from the product team that we plan to officially announce soon. Some of you may see this feature in your admin, but do not use it yet. Wait until we announce it, because we are slowly rolling it out. It's actually quite a big announcement that we are going to be making. And for those who are joining us live now, you're going to be the very first to hear about this exciting update that is coming up. So we are rolling this game-changing feature that's going to transform how you're going to interact with the audience. And I just wanted to give you a quick sneak preview of the same. I'm not going to go into very detailed view on it, just a very quick sneak preview of what it is and why we are doing it and how it can be useful. So look, have you ever filled out a survey, an online survey, and thought, why the heck am I answering questions about my dog when I literally just told you that I don't have pets? We all been there, right? It's really frustrating. And guess what happens? People end up abandoning the surveys. They give random answers just to finish the survey, and they silently promise never to fill one of your forms again. Not really ideal, right? Now let's take an example of what typically happens in a traditional survey. I'm just going to share my screen. Let me know whether you can see the screen. Do you see my screen?
Yeah, can see that.
Cool. What do you see? Traditional surveys?
I can see the Zoom screen, and I can see a black screen that's quite small. I think you might be on the wrong one.
Yeah, it's on the wrong one, Rakesh, I think.
Let me see.
You got a developer conversation.
Oh. Let me see, where is it from? No,
there we go.
There you
can
go.
see that. Perfect.
Excellent. Cool. So now let's take an example of what typically happens in a traditional survey. Let's say we have 3 questions here. And the first question, let's say, do you have a dog? And another question is, what breed of dog you have? And another question that says, how often do you walk your dog? And you can clearly see the problem, right? If the answer is yes, the whole flow or the whole journey, the user journey that user takes through the survey is absolutely right. If it's yes, they can select what type of breed they have, and they can answer how many times they walk their dog and so on. But what if the answer is no? What if the person answering the survey does not have a dog? Then they hit a brick wall, right? So they're still forced to answer the questions about a dog that they don't even have. So it is frustrating and gives you useless data as everything is sequential and everything is linear. So survey slides, survey funnels uh, basically solves this problem. Let's say, let's take a look at exact same survey. The first question is, do you have a dog? Yes. Then it goes to the branch which says, how old is your dog? And you get all the questions related to that. And if the answer is no, if the person answering the survey does not have a dog, then we can branch to another question which says, what pets do you have? Whether you have a cat or a dog and so on. So you can see that it's much better, right? Everyone gets questions that actually make sense based on their situation, and you get actionable information you can use to follow up with relevant contents and offers. That is the power of survey funnels. So that is why I'm super pumped, to announce that are we are rolling out the brand new survey funnels and branching feature for you. It will be available soon for all pro and premium members. Now, this isn't just about surveys, it's about creating personalized pathways that convert casual visitors into segmented leads. Now, it is a secret sauce that's going to make your audience actually enjoy taking your service while you generate leads. So, the brand new survey funnels and branching feature will be officially rolled out to all of you soon. Some of you would have already spotted this in your admin site, but please wait till we do the official announcement in the group and via email to start using that. Now, this is actually a huge announcement that we are going to make because I don't think there is any other course platform out there that has this capability built in. No other course platform offers this. You normally have to pay for expensive third-party tools like Tract or Typeform just to get similar functionality. So basically, this literally saves you another monthly subscription on survey tools like Tract or Survey. So what are survey funnels and branches, right? So in a simple term, survey funnels are like smart conversations with your audience. So instead of asking everyone the same questions in a linear manner, branching survey funnels with branching lets your survey adapt based on what a person answers. So a person answering can go down a certain path, a certain branch, depending on what they answer. It's almost like having a personal assistant who listens to what someone says and then asks a perfect follow-up question based on what the user responds. Now, this creates a much natural flow and you get much better information. Now, survey funnels are actually lead generation gold. They are absolutely game changing for lead generation. Firstly, people love sharing their opinions. Surveys get more higher engagement than normal lead magnets. So instead of just asking your email, you're inviting people to share their thoughts. And second, these aren't just any surveys. They work as lead generation mechanisms. So people, when they answer questions, they're literally telling you exactly who they are, what they need, and how ready they are to buy. It's like segmenting themselves for you. And the personal touch obviously makes it better. And when someone finishes your survey, they get the results that feels very custom made for them, they are much more likely to take the next step in the funnel with you. So we usually see conversion rates double and even triple compared to a standard lead magnet. And also when you follow based on result, the targeting is super targeted, right? So no more generic things like thanks for subscribing emails. Now you can send people content or offers recommendations based exactly on what they need. So and again, it can all be automated. And you set it up once, it all works like a nice lead generation machine. So yeah, so basically users go through a survey and then depending on the branch, they go through different result pages. So and they also get follow-up emails. Now let's take a look at a practical example, right? Take a look at a real world example. Imagine you are a pet store owner and you want to understand your customers better. Now with the new survey funnels and branching feature, here is how it would work. So let's say the first question is very simple. Do you have a dog? Just like before. And the answer is yes. Is going to say how old is your dog, whether it's a puppy or adult. And then if the uh, whoever is answering your survey is selecting puppy, then we can show them premium dog food puppy dog food. And if the user if they are answering, if they are selecting adult, they're going to say we are going to show them premium dog food for adult dogs. And for example, and if they answer no for do you have a dog, if they do not have a dog, they go through a different path. And you can ask what pets do you have, and then if they answered cat, then you can send them cat food related info. And if it's dog, obviously you can send them down to the dog path. So you see the difference, right? Instead of forcing non-dog owners to answer dog questions, everyone gets a personalized path that makes sense for them. Plus, they receive offers that perfectly match their needs. Now, that is the power of survey funnels and branching. It creates customized journeys that feel personal and drive better results for your business. Now let's build a survey funnel live quickly for the first time. I'm just going to build a very simple survey funnel, not going to make it very detailed. So before I dive in further, I just wanted to let you know pro tip that that will save a lot of time and frustration. Always sketch out your survey paths, your survey funnel on a piece of paper, or this one is the one we did in Canva. So it's a very pretty simple one. You can use Canva, you can use Miro, or you can use paper. So basically, it's better to always visualize the survey flow, the survey funnel flow, all the branches before you start implementing, because you can get crazy complicated with this. So it's always better to keep it simple initially. So when you're starting, especially when you're starting to build complex branching scenarios, a visual map makes all the difference. You will avoid getting lost in your own survey maze, and you'll spot whether you have any circular references, whether you have any dead ends, logic problems, before wasting time building them. So let's quickly go through the survey funnel that we have laid it out here. So let's say this one has, this particular funnel, let's say it's a fitness routine funnel, fitness survey. And the first question is, do you currently have a fitness routine? If the answer is no, if the answer is yes, we're going to ask them what type of exercise do you do? Do you do cardio or do you do strength? If they do cardio, then we will show them once they opt in, we will show them results corresponding to cardio. So they'll see the cardio workout result. And also we can send the cardio workout result emails, the email related to the follow-up emails related to cardio. And if they select strength, they will see the strength workout result page, and also they will also get the emails corresponding to the strength exercise. And let's say if someone has answered no for do you have a fitness routine, if they do not have fitness routine, we are going to ask them, would you be interested in starting an exercise routine? Then depending on the answer, we can send them to a starter workout result page, and then we can also set up starter email sequences as well. So you can it's better to always visualize your whole funnel, your survey funnel, so that you can see all the branches, and then you can build your funnel from there. Now let's take a quickly look at the admin screen. Do you see my admin side, the backend?
Yeah.
Cool. So once we roll out your survey funnel feature, you will see a brand new survey funnel type called survey funnel here. Now let's start building the questions, right? So I'm going to go to survey funnels. It says create interactive surveys with branching logic to segment and generate leads, and it easily design personalized experiences that adapts to responses. So you can design experiences that adapt to responses. And there's also help video here that you can check out. And if you click here, so I'm going to create the first survey funnel, and I'm going to base it on this particular funnel map. So I'm just going to create new funnel, new survey funnel. This is the new funnel type, and I'm going to give it a name, fitness pathway survey. Survey your perfect workout plan in, let's say, 60 seconds. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the rest of it as it is. So just give a title, and I think I didn't select a new one. Lead magnet one. I think I accidentally selected the lead magnet. I'm going to select this. I'm going to select fitness, go into fitness pathway survey. Your perfect workout plan in 60 seconds. So I'm creating my first survey funnel. So currently we only have one theme. We plan to add more themes. So just like magic, it has created an entire survey funnel for you. And then you can see the in funnel steps. You can see it has a welcome page, there's a survey page where they enter the survey, and there's an opt-in page. So they go through the welcome page and they complete the survey, and then once you get the email, they get the results. And let's start building the survey. So now if you go to survey, you can hit edit survey. So there's edit survey button that will take you directly into the survey, to editing the survey. I'm just going to delete all these, default questions, because it's not relevant to this. I'm just going to add a new question saying a true and false. Just like in this, it says, do you currently have a fitness routine? Do you currently fitness routine? And then yes or no. And then I'm going to add another question that multiple choice one, saying what type of exercise do you do? This is question one. Question two, what type of exercise do you do? Spelling wrong. And then I'm going to add cardio and strength. So you can add more types. I'm just for this example purpose, I'm just going to add cardio and strength like in this one. I'm just going to delete the rest of it just to keep the example simple. So we added two questions. Do you currently have a fitness routine? And a follow-up question saying what type of exercise do you do? And for those who do not do any exercise, I want to add another question which say, let's keep it true and false for now. And I'm going to say, would you be interested? So it says, would you be interested in starting an exercise routine? Would you be interested in starting an exercise routine? Yes and no. Cool. So we have created that. So we have created three questions. So first question and the follow-up to that, and another one if they're not currently on a fitness routine. This is another path or another branch that they would go to. Also, I want, as I did, so basically I have three segments, right? One is the cardio segment workout, another one is strength segment workout, and another one is people who are just starting out. So I'm going to go to results and I'm going to delete this page, delete the results page. Okay, so I'm just going to add a new one called cardio. So on this cardio result page, I'm going to give them all the results, all the workout plan for cardio. And now I can delete it because we need at least one result. Now I can add another result called strength workout result. And I'm going to add another one called starter workout result. I'm just going to rename it to make it work out to be consistent. So I've added three questions, one question and a follow-up, and another question for those who are answering no to the first question, which is for people who do not have a workout routine. And I've added a result I've added a result page for each of the result pages, each of the results in the survey: cardio, strength, starter. And you can easily edit any of these pages. If you want to edit this page, you can go and edit this page. So you can make it yours. So the page is going to load in the page editor, and you can customize it the way you want. And so you got, and also basically we got three questions and we got three results. And now let's do the magic bit, right? Let's connect these branches up. How do we connect these branches? We're going to hit branching. You see a brand new menu, which is called branching. When you click that, it's going to say, do you want to enable branching? Some features are not available in the branching. I'm not going to all of that in this quick session. I'm going to hit branching. You can see the way to set up branching. So you can say, do you have a fitness routine? If the answer is yes, it's fine. It's just going to go down the next step. That is perfectly fine. But if the answer is no, I want it to go to skip this next question and go to the next branch. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say, if they do not have a fitness routine, I'm going to ask them, would you be interested in starting an exercise routine? So for this question, I want to skip this answer. No, I want to skip this question, the second question, and I want to go to the third question, which says, are you interested in starting an exercise routine? And that one. And for this, the second question, if they selected cardio, I want to send them to result page which says cardio workout. And if they answered strength, I want to send them down to the strength workout. And if they have answered, let's say, they're interested in survey routine, I'm going to send them to starter workout. Yeah. So this way, you enable the branching and everything is magically connected, right? So you can see that the branching icon is also on, which essentially means that the branching is on. So this is how the personalization happens. You basically do not get any irrelevant questions. Everyone goes down through the path that you have set, the path that they want, the path that is relevant to them. So all the pages, every single page, welcome page, opt-in page, all of these pages you can edit in your in the page editor. You can customize it the way you want. And not only that, you can actually set up automations as well. So how do we send these emails? If someone has ended up in this cardio segment, how do you send them cardio emails? If someone has ended up in strength segment, how do you send them strength automation emails? If they are just starting out on exercise, how do you send them starter emails? Now let's see how you can set up that in automations. Let's go back to the admin. So you set up your survey. You can see the welcome page, survey page, the cardio, the workout results, all the results page that you added in the survey. You can see them here. And then you can also edit it from here as well. And then in automations, let's see automations. You can see that automations on survey result. On survey result is a new automation. Let's look at edit automation rules. Yeah. So in here on survey result, you can select the result page. So basically you go to add rule and then you can add on survey result, and then you will see all your results that you added in your surveys listed here. So for cardio, you can send a sequence of emails. So cardio email sequence. And then you can add another one for survey result for strength email sequence. Strength email sequence. And also you can add another one for starter workout. Email sequence. So whoever has selected ended up in the cardio segment will get this particular sequence of emails, cardio email sequence. Whoever has ended up in strength bucket. So cardio bucket gets cardio related email sequences. Strength bucket gets strength related emails, and starter gets the starter workout email sequences. So all the automated emails that are set up here are entirely customized. So you're not sending them random emails. So everything is sorted. So you have the automations, you have the survey, everything is everything is set up for you. So there you have it. You just seen how the one that we are rolling out now, the brand new survey funnels and branching feature, transforms basically the lead generation. So I think with survey funnels, your audience will thank you because you're not really wasting their time with irrelevant questions. You are getting honest, accurate answers instead of random clicks from frustrated people. Your leads will sort themselves into the right buckets. You saw that the leads get sorted into the cardio bucket, strength bucket, starter buckets, everything, all the leads gets sorts themselves into the right buckets. So no manual work is needed. Earlier, I remember David was doing the David Zenler, and we had to do we had to connect several different pages to make the survey funnel work. Now all of that is easy. You remember David, right? So everything is just seamless now. And your follow-up emails with hit the marks because you triggered them with the actual interest, not guesswork. And the whole experience seems really more professional and thoughtful, right? People notice that kind of stuff. And remember, this branching and survey funnels, branching is not only available, will not only be available in funnels, it will also be added to the courses, surveys, and quizzes and surveys in courses as well. So basically, it's super powerful. And remember, this will be exclusively available on Zenler for Pro and Premium members, and you would not need to pay anymore for expensive third-party survey tools anymore. So basically, we are just trying to eliminate every single monthly subscription that you guys have, right? So that's another one that you could tick off. Yeah, I think the key to success with survey funnels is thinking about your survey, not just as a questionnaire, but as a first step in your customer journey. Map out your paths, consider how each branch feeds into your marketing strategy, and always think would be the most valuable, what would be most valuable for both you and your audience. I think that was a very quick sneak preview of the survey funnels and branching that we are rolling out right now as we speak.
Awesome. I love it. It's another feature brought to you here by Zenler, and that's going to be fully available to you within, let's say, definitely the next 48 hours, probably before that. So go and have a look tomorrow, Friday, and everything should be all good in your accounts if you're Pro or Premium. If you've liked this and you've got all excited and you go in and it's not in your account, well, you're probably a free user and you might need to upgrade to gain access. And just to give you an idea, the type of software, Rakesh is really polite about it. Things like Try Interact, they're like $100 a month, right?
Yes.
Just to do that type of thing. And if you think about what this is included within your membership within Zenler, it's massive. It's a massive saving. And the things that you can do with it are limited only by your own imagination. So it's not just a linear A, B, C, D. You have to follow that path. It's really delving into now. We're looking at behavioral marketing, right? That's what this comes down to. Understanding not what you want your customers to follow, but they're telling you where they want to go, and you're helping them make those decisions. And it's an absolute game changer. For those of you that suffer with conversions, you get lots of interesting stuff, but it stops at getting an email or something like that. You try this and get this bit right, you'll see your conversions for your courses and all your other stuff going up, because they're actually looking at the right thing rather than what you're fitting everybody into one box. So it's really, really huge. And you know, David and I, we're marketers, right? So we get this stuff. We know how important this is. You know, building courses, all of that stuff is amazing. It's great. It's what the platform was built for. But you know, marketing and selling a course is a different ball game. This is where this really comes into its own. So have a look at it, have a play with it. But this is not the end of it, right? This is the teaser for you to say, right, this is coming out. This is going to be in your accounts real soon, right? Go and have a play with it. I'll say Friday because I don't know what time zone you're in. Go and have a play with it on Friday. But here's the kicker. And in true Zenler style, we don't leave you hanging with this stuff. Right, it's really easy for us to go, here's a feature, off you go, see you later, we'll see you next week type of thing. But we're not like that, right? You know what we're like here at the education team. So we've got some great news for you. And if this doesn't excite you, nothing ever will. So David, what's coming up? Come on, I've led you up to a big explosive.
Right, yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Brilliant. Like Kevin and me are going to be hosting on Saturday. That's the 12th of April at 1 p.m. We are going to be hosting survey funnels and branching, and we're doing a 4-hour session because there's so much for you to understand and learn about this. You can learn it in its simplest form, just as Rakesh gave you an overview, or you can get deep in this stuff. It's going to be really interactive. Me and Kevin have already decided that we're going to be, whereas generally Kevin passes it over to me and I'm doing the presentation, or I pass it over to him, we're going to be actively talking about things as we go. So Kevin's going to have his input as we're building this stuff up. We're going to have homework for you to do. We want you to create your first simple branching funnel. I think if you create something really simple like Rakesh shows you there, it will then motor you to produce more. And we're going to go into detail on how good these things can look. And we've got a thing. I'm going to put it into the chat, the link to the actual workshop that we've got running on Saturday. I'm going to quickly share this with you now. I'm going to give you a little sneak preview into some of the things that we're going to be doing. So this is the workshop. Just sign up here, name, email in there, have a read it through here of all the things you can do. We've got an agenda at the bottom. You're going to see that we've got a little bit of a break. It's 4 hours, so we're going to give you 30 minutes to go off and do your planning stage. Remember, Rakesh mentioned to you, planning is key. Otherwise, you'll go around in circle and you'll be like, where's that connect to? Where's this connect to? And you won't know what you're doing. Now, there's other things within the branching that make things really easy for you, such as grouping questions. So that we're going to be talking about all this stuff, building stuff up, and you're going to have something like this. So this is built. It's a branching. You click here, you can say, yes, I'm ready to take this, and you can go and use all of the features that you normally had with surveys, and you can use them in a branching format. So you can go right the way through, you can pick all of these options and go through how many days a week you want to train on, and go through how many minutes in a day you want to train on. You can go through and it says actually what it is there. Now we're also going to look at this sort of thing as well. So pick your favorite animal. You can go and pick cats there or something, and you can go through. We've got that Buddy there. That's Buddy. It's like Buddy. It's not Buddy. And you can go and put your thing in there and click next. And then we've got an actual course that we're going to tie it to as well. So we're going to show you how you can use it to send people to get discounts and things like that in courses that you've got set up. So we got a ton of stuff going to you. Here's another survey that we did here. I've been testing the absolute. I've tested every single part of it, right, guys? So there's still tweaky bits being done. Pardon?
David is an expert now on survey funnels.
I am an expert in this. I've been in it so deep. I've done things over and over, checking things and base testing, and they're finishing bits off. There's still lots more, I think, going to be added to this area. Probably Rakesh can say about it later, because I think this is amazing. It's a game changer. Like Kevin was just mentioning, like the ability to get, not just to get people to complete a survey or get them to do a quiz, but actually to get data from them, valuable data, to know what they're interested in. Imagine finding out that you had a course created, but everybody wanted a sideline of that course. That's what they were desperate for, but you didn't know that, and you just continued. With this, you're going to have the ability to be able to find that information. You're going to be able to react with tailored emails and result pages from what your users enter in there, hands-free. You know, once you've set this up, it's automatic, it's running. Kevin already mentioned that people charge a hell of a lot. This is enterprise level. This is really good stuff. And I love it to bits. I'm so excited to run this. It's going to be epic.
Absolutely.
Cool. So the link will be in the chat for this, and we're going to mention it again tomorrow. So if you've missed this live, we're going to do another quick live on Friday just to remind everybody to go off and sign up. You'll probably get a little email as well. You'll only get one probably just to remind you it's happening, because it's important. People don't always come in Facebook and see what we're doing. So we'll just remind you in a couple of different ways over the next sort of 24 hours or so, just so you don't miss out. Because look, we run these because we want you to understand how this works so you can use it. So that's why we tend to remind people, but we don't overdo it. We want to just make sure the right people get the message that they need to get. So that's running on Saturday, which is 1 p.m. Remember, it's BST. So we have moved a couple of weeks ago. The UK time did move. So look in the Facebook event area if you want to know what it is in your time. It's really important. Otherwise, you could turn up an hour late because our clocks went forward. So yeah, watch out for that. That's going to be really important.
This is going to be
an hour late because our clocks went forward. I can hear myself now. Right. Okay. So what else do we need to cover? Live support desk is running today. I believe, David, you're running that at 4 o'clock. Is that correct?
I think so, because Mamit's got some power outage problems, so I might be running it.
Right, so Mamit's powering down, David's powering up. So he's going to be running the live support desk at 4 p.m. BST. So bring your most difficult questions to him, because we know he's a Zenler ninja, right? So bring them along and he'll help you out where he can. Remember, it's not technical support. So if it's all broken down or you can't make it work, that's not the right place to ask it. But if it's an educational question, as in I'm trying to connect this up or I'm trying to achieve that, how do I do it? What's the steps I need to take to do this? Then that's absolutely the right place to go. And remember, you can come on, but you can't share your screen for privacy purposes, but do come on and ask, and then we can try and help you out with that. So that's running as it always does at 4 p.m. BST time. So that's on a Thursday. Live workshop on Saturday, 1 p.m. Look out for that. It's going to be epic. Check your accounts on Friday to go and play with the funnel. And my little mission possible for you today will be a really, really easy one. So my mission possible for you is to go into Canva and find a template that you can use, that you're comfortable with, to create your funnel. So as we go through this on Saturday, we'll give you some suggestions anyway. But just go in there, type into the top of Canva, survey funnel, and it will come up with loads of different designs. Find one that you like the look of, that you want to work with, right? And that's all you've got to do, and get it prepared for Saturday. You don't have to fill any of it in right now. If you want to have a go, have a go. But if you just want that, just have that ready. So it's a really easy one this week, right? Even I can do that. So that's your mission possible for this week. Guys, have we got anything else that I've forgotten?
I think we
Any
got
more updates coming, Rakesh?
I think we got some questions on the
Oh, there's
Facebook.
questions. Awesome. Right, let's go to the questions.
It says 25 comments, but I only see in my feed, I only see like 4. Brad says it's what I've been waiting for, so I think he's really looking forward to the survey funnel.
Yeah, Brad signed up. He's already signed up. He was the first one on office hours, and he was the first one to sign up.
I can't actually see any other questions.
No, but it does say 25 comments, but I only see in the feed it just only shows like 4 or 5. So I don't know what's going on.
I think it's me, Rakesh. I've been posting as you were talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Is there any what's the development team working on there that they've got this bit out, and what's sort of, without giving too much of the game away, what's in the pipeline? What can people look forward to?
Too many stuff going on in pipeline that I can mention here, but yeah, just to give a top level overview, the team is working on incorporating chat into communities. So we are nearing feature completion for communities pretty soon. So chat is coming up, group chat is coming up, and also live stream into the community is also being worked on in parallel. And then we are also looking at gamification and leaderboards. I think once we do that, we will probably be feature complete, and then we may look at few bits and pieces like adding, a voice call and stuff like that. But apart from that, we are also working on the new site builder. That's a major chunk of work that's going on. So hopefully internally, I think next month we are hoping to internally have our first theme ready to be tested internally among us and education team. So yeah, hopefully not too long. So we are getting there. We're making great headway with the site builder. It's a massive amount of work involving themes, brand new tech stack, and so on. It does take some time, but we will get there.
Awesome. I'm loving the idea of live streaming into the community. That's a biggie. Lots of people are waiting for that, I know. Remember the community feature that launched the end of last year? We've not forgotten about it. We've got survey funnels launched, but we're also, the community feature is huge for a lot of you in the course creation world. And as such, that's going to be our next big workshop. So community connection workshop launching on the 28th of this month. So look out for that. It's going to be 12 sessions we're running for communities. They're all standalone, but they all work together as well. Bit like we did with the tour of Zenler. That's going to be coming. It's all absolutely free for you to get involved in. So look out for more information over the next week or so about how you can sign up for that, because communities is still a massive part of what course creators use to get engagement. And one of my challenges to David's going to be, how can we use the survey funnels to add people into a community? That's going to get you thinking, David, isn't it? So
I already know.
Good.
I already know.
Can't be difficult, I think.
And that's that. Think about how that's going to work. How do you take a lead into a community warmed up already into the right community to then generate a sale? Come on. Can it get any better? I'm going to think of something more challenging for him now for Saturday, because he's already thought of that one. Right, cool. So lots going on in the course of the next week. We'll see you on Saturday, David and I. David will see you in a couple of hours on live support desk. Rakesh will be back when there's more updates coming out. So great to see you both in here in office hours. Office hours will be, of course, back next week. So it's our weekly live stream show. So look out for the date of that when it goes into the events area in Facebook. But hopefully we'll see a lot of you on Saturday testing out this new feature and really giving it a hammering to make it work better for your business. So from the education team, thanks everybody. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you on Saturday, if not before, or we'll see you on office hours next week. Thanks everyone. See you later.